On a heavy Louisiana night in 1928, cicadas screamed in the bayou. A nervous young man, Eli Boudreau, pushed through the beaded curtain of a fortune-teller's parlor on the edge of a decaying town. Spanish moss clung to the porch outside, and the air smelled of river water, candle wax, and old books. Across the table, Madame Celestine spread a velvet cloth. Her eyes glimmered in the candlelight. She whispered, "Every card shows a truth you cannot unsee." Eli chuckled nervously. "I don't believe in this nonsense." Celestine drew the first card. Death. The face of Jonas Miro appeared, a violent man from decades past, found floating in the swamp after trying to harm her. The second card turned. The Devil. Isaac Duval, a drifter remembered for cruelty, his eyes burning with malice. The third card struck harder. The Tower. Charles Duplantier, the banker ruined by greed, his mansion left a rotting husk. Eli shifted, sweat beading on his brow. "This is impossible. How do you know these men?" Celestine smiled, the candlelight catching in her pupils like a cat. The final card fell. The Fool. It was Eli's own face staring back. His jacket. His nervous grin. Celestine leaned forward, voice heavy as stone. "I know why you're here. To take what isn't yours. The killer came for my breath, the cruel man for my peace, the banker for my home. You came for my secrets and my silver." Eli gasped, clutching the table. When he looked up, Celestine was gone. Only the Fool card remained, trembling in his hand. The painted figure smiled wider. Dawn returned the world to quiet. A young girl named Marie LeBlanc stepped into the parlor, asking shyly if she would be happy with her boyfriend. The room felt empty, but it was waiting. She spread the cards. One slipped free. The lovers reversed. She felt a weight behind the sweetness of his promises, a debt hidden beneath flowers and letters. The room's silence seemed to say, "Keep what is yours." Marie gathered the deck and left without an answer, and that, perhaps, was the answer she needed. Night fell. Crickets returned. A shadow slipped through the beaded curtain. Hours later, Paul Landry crept into the empty parlor. He palmed a silver charm from the shelf and muttered about easy money. The table moved. Cards fanned like knives. Death. The Devil. The Tower. And then the Magician, reversed. Paul's face bloomed on the card, mouth open in a brag he would never finish. The candles flared, then snuffed. At first light, Marie passed the parlor and found the door ajar. On the table lay two cards face up. The Fool, Eli. The Magician, reversed Paul. Both were damp with swamp water, drying to paper once more. Marie pressed a hand to her chest and walked into the clean, bright morning, keeping what was hers.